You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, sometimes it feels like marketing moves at warp speed. 1 minute, it's all budgets, budgets, budgets. The next, AI is supposedly changing everything, like overnight. It's tough to keep up without getting whiplash, right?
Absolutely. It really is.
So today, maybe for this Founder Fridays marketing chat, we're going to zero in on what's actually cutting edge, what's really driving growth. What do you, as a founder or leader, truly need to get your head around?
Yeah, think of this as connecting the dots behind the headlines. We want to uncover some maybe surprising realities so you walk away with clarity.
Yeah, hopefully some actionable ideas, too.
Exactly. Things you can actually use.
Okay, so let's unpack this landscape. It feels, well, chaotic. Budgets are definitely tight.
Oh, yeah.
Audiences are just everywhere and nowhere. And AI, it's kind of the elephant in the room, isn't it?
It really is. And you see this split, right? Some agencies are doing incredibly well. Others are finding it really hard.
So what's the difference? New research suggests marketers are having to fundamentally rethink things, like how brand and performance, work together.
And which channels actually move the needle now, plus how AI fits into the day-to-day grind.
Yeah, the practical side.
And what's fascinating, or maybe concerning, is the immediate hit on talent. We're seeing fewer entry-level marketing jobs.
Because AI is doing the repetitive stuff.
Precisely, automating those tasks. But the stats are worrying, like 5.8% unemployment for recent grads, same as those without a high school diploma.
Wow.
And over 41% underemployment. It makes you wonder, where will the mid-level and senior talent come from in a few years? It's a potential pipeline problem.
That's a huge point. And it connects to the bigger digital picture, too, doesn't it? Like that Google court filing.
Oh, yeah, that was big. Basically conceding the open web is in rapid decline.
Right. Suggesting their ad money is increasingly coming from mobile apps, these sort of walled environments.
Like TikTok, Instagram, Amazon.
Right.
Places where users stay inside the app, not traditional websites so much anymore.
Which is a massive shift in where people are actually paying attention and where marketing spend needs to follow, I guess.
Exactly. And you see that reflected in consumer behavior, too.
Right.
Especially thinking about, say, holiday shopping.
Already. It feels early.
Well, searches start picking up.
Okay.
But yeah, 75% of shoppers expect gifts to cost more this year.
Ouch.
And 40% think there'll be fewer discounts. Nearly a third are starting earlier because they're worried tariffs, supply chain stuff.
So practical things. We're already seeing price jumps, right? Like toys from China up 15–20%.
Yeah, those kinds of increases. So for marketers, it means you've got to be smarter, more strategic than maybe ever before.
Resourceful is the word. Which brings us to some clever tactics, like what ClickUp did early on. Super scrappy.
Oh, I love this example.
They literally just watch 1-star reviews for their competitors on sites like Capterra. And then they'd message those unhappy users directly. Like, hey, saw you're frustrated with X, maybe we can help with Y.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And low cost.
Cost nothing but time. And it apparently got them over 100 customers, drove something like $1 million in AR. Talk about turning lemons into very profitable lemonade.
It's that idea of finding people exactly where they are, feeling that pain point. It ties into what Pinterest advises for the holidays, too.
Okay, how so?
Well, gift searches start way back in October, peak in December, and crucially, 55% of their users want personalized ideas.
So brands should be creating those curated gift boards by person, by interest.
Exactly. Using what Pinterest calls save-driven design, getting onto people's planning boards early, it's smart.
Okay, now here's where, for me, it gets really interesting. The power of emotion in all this.
It's huge.
Like 70% of purchase decisions are apparently driven by emotion, not just logic.
Yeah, the rational brain just justifies what the emotional brain decided.
Totally. And ads that hit strong emotional notes are like 2.6 times more likely to go viral.
And 4 times more likely to build that long-term brand value. Think about triggers like, nostalgia, FOMO.
Individuality, well-being.
Yeah.
Those kinds of feelings.
Exactly. Which leads right into this sort of modern Gen Z style marketing. Very emotionally driven.
You mean like Cluely?
Yeah, take Cluely. Their CMO, Daniel Min, he's all about viral stunts, provocative videos, user content, local creators.
Right, where the founders are almost influencers themselves.
Even if some critics are a bit cynical, maybe call their AI a GPT wrapper.
Feeding just a fancy front end for OpenAI's tech.
Kind of, yeah. But you can't deny their approach gets attention. It sparks conversation. It connects.
And sometimes connection comes from unexpected places, right?
Right.
Like Discord using a sign-in with Lego option.
That's such a great, quirky example. Apparently one of their biggest, most surprising growth drivers, that little touch of whimsy.
Amazing. So all these tactics, these shifts, what does it mean for founders, for creators trying to build real connections? There's a bit of a dilemma with social platforms, isn't there?
There really is. They pitch audience growth as empowerment, right?
Mhm.
But they profit from all that free user content, that labor.
And the algorithms, they kind of push creators towards safer, simpler ideas that scale. Conformity, almost.
Which raises this really important question. Is true connection actually found off these massive platforms? In smaller, more intentional communities, maybe?
Where resonance matters more than just sheer reach.
Exactly. It challenges the whole foundation of how we've thought about social media marketing for years.
Wow. Okay, that's definitely something to think about. We've covered a lot today. The job market shifts, where big tech is focusing, some really clever growth hacks, the massive role of emotion.
It's all interconnected.
Understanding how these forces weave together is key to staying informed, maybe even staying ahead.
So the final thought for you listening is this. As AI changes roles and platforms push conformity, how will you foster that genuine human connection in this increasingly automated, algorithm-driven world?
What strategies will you use to cut through all that digital stuff and really resonate? Lots to mull over. Thanks for tuning into this Founder Fridays marketing discussion here on Vocal Technologist.
Spoken Tech for your ears.